Alrighty, so today I'm going to do a tutorial. I'm going to cream contour and do a little simple eye look that you can wear any day to anything. So first, for the cream contour, I'm actually using Maybelline Fit Me concealers, one in a shade darker than my skin tone, obviously, and then one that is a little bit lighter. Also going to be using a damp beauty blender. This honestly is the best way to do cream contour, to blend out anyways, is to use a damp beauty blender. So all I'm going to do is just kind of draw out where I want the contour to be. Cheekbones, nose, forehead. Then I'm going to go in with a lighter shade and highlight underneath my eyes, the center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and on my chin. You want to highlight the highest points of your face just to bring light, and then the outer perimeter and then the cheekbones underneath, you want to do the darker shade to add that shadow, which makes your contour look flawless. So as I said before, the Beauty Blender really presses the product into the skin and really makes it look more natural, whereas sometimes powders can look muddy in a sense. So the damp Beauty Blender is my favorite way, along with these two concealers, and you can get these concealers at Walmart for like $5. So I'm just blending everything out. I blend out the contour colored first and then do the lighter, because I've noticed that if I blend out my highlight first and then the contour, sometimes it'll brighten it. So as you see here, just blending it all out. I went in with Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade Neutralizer just to add a little more brightness. It's more yellow. I really like that on my personal skin tone. So I went in with a little more concealer there and just blending everything out as well. Maybelline has the best concealers from the drugstore. Now I'm going to use Coty Airspun Translucent Powder. This is like a cult favorite for anyone who bakes or anything like that. So get you some Coty Airspun powder at Walmart or Walgreens. It's normally like in the nail section. Totally weird. I don't know why they put it there, but I love it. So anyways, all I'm doing is packing it under my eyes, underneath my contour. And the reason I put it down, you can see right there where I'm putting it, is because it will sharpen that contour line. So if you were a little messy or you got a little crazy with it and you're like, oh my gosh, it just looks like bronze skin, doesn't even look like a contour, packing that powder on will sharpen it up. And I'm putting it anywhere that I crease during the day. So in between my forehead, around my mouth, I smile and make tons of facial, what was I just doing? I make tons of like facial expressions throughout the day. So I'm putting it anywhere that my foundation might break up. And I used my damp beauty sponge just because it packs it on really thick, and I like that. Going in with Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Taupe, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I'm currently trying to grow them out and thicken them up a little bit, because for the past, 24 years of my life, I thought that I needed super thin brows, and I've plucked them. So it's literally taken me about a year and a half now to finally get them normal. Just kind of filling them in more of a natural look. I have light brows and they're sparse, so the Brow Wiz is the best way to make them look as natural as possible. Alrighty, going in with MAC Soft Brown on a Sephora Fluffy Crease Brush. I'm just putting that in the center of my crease. This is something that I use almost every single day, just a light brown. I just got this shade, but any palettes that you can find, I've also found that I really like Maybelline's. It's just their simple, I forgot the name of it, but it's just like a light brown shade, and I literally love that. So the second color I'm going in with is just another brown shade. It's out of the Milani. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it too. Sorry, it's my first voiceover. I'm not the best at this. But anyways, I'm literally using two different brown eyeshadows. They're not much different. You honestly could just use one light brown and then just kind of pack it on. But that's all I did, was just put that in my crease. I left my lid bare. And then I'm going to go in with eyeliner and mascara and be done with it. So for every day, the simpler, the better. No, I just remembered. Sorry, I used my bronzer. I didn't even use a second eyeshadow. I used a dark bronzer. No wonder I couldn't remember it. And it's from Devoted Creations. It's actually a tanning bed line, and it is called So Naughty Nude. So going in for the center of my lid, I'm going to use the Comfort Zone palette by Wet n Wild and use the top two shades on the left side of that palette. And these are just like champagne-y, shimmery. When you apply them together, I just put them on my finger, and then I'm going back in with that same fluffy brush and just kind of blending it out, making it look a little less shimmery and just kind of more of a sheen. So if you don't have the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, please do yourself a favor and go get it. I love it. Like, I love it. And it's like $5, I think, like at Walgreens and Walmart. I don't know where I'm at right now. Oh, there we are. Okay, girl, get it together. So now I'm going to go in with L'Oreal Infallible Eyeliner. I do have my eyeliner a little thicker than normal here, but I'm going to do just a baby little tiny wing just to add me a little flair. I love this eyeliner. It's like a felt tip pencil. So let that dry. It can transfer. So as you see, I'm just covering that little spot right there. You have to let that dry. So that's the only downside of that L'Oreal eyeliner if you had kind of hooded eyes like I do. So then I'm going to go in with Maybelline Falsies mascara. It is my favorite mascara. It is very lengthening. I don't have very good lashes, to be honest with you. So this gives me color, it gives me a little length, and it thickens. But the only thing about this mascara is it can dry out pretty quick. So make sure you are closing it up really, really good. Brushing off my bakage that I let sit on there. I let the powder sit on the concealer just to bake it, you know, for all day, but also to brighten. So here I'm just going to go over my contour with Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. It smells wonderful if you don't have it. It is a little more pricey, I will say that, but it does last a long time, and I love it. If you're lighter in skin tone like I am, it's really pretty. Anything that's kind of darker than me, it probably won't show up as much. It's just a really pale bronzer, but it's gorgeous. Going in with Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill, I'm going to highlight every single thing that there is on my face. So cheekbones, I think I did my nose, my cupid's bow, I do above my eyebrows. Now, if you're oily, forehead and chin highlight may not be your best, but I love me some highlight. So I'm just going to put a little bronzer. I know I'm just like so bronzy right now, but I'm putting some dark bronzer, that Devoted Creations color I was telling you about, on the bottom lash line instead of an eyeliner, just for a more natural daytime look. It defines your eyes, but it doesn't look too much, because sometimes too much eyeliner during the day can make you look more tired than you actually are. So just kind of touching up little things here and there. Mascara, again, same mascara, the Falsies. It's one of my absolute favorites from Maybelline. Maybelline is literally one of the best brands at the drugstore. L'Oreal and Maybelline. I love y'all. I love your concealers, love your foundations, love your mascaras, love your eyeliners, love everything. But for real, Maybelline does foundation and concealers so well. Alright, so now I'm just going to line my lips with, I'll have to put it in the description bar because I cannot remember what this is. Sorry. For every day, sometimes I just line my lips and then fill them in and then put like a lip gloss on top of it. You don't have to even wear any lip products if you don't want to, or if you want to wear bright red lips, that's fine. But for my everyday, I normally just put a little lip liner all over my lid to make it just a more natural, not natural, but like a natural color, just to make it more colorful, and then some gloss. So I'm just running over everything with my Beauty Blender again, just to make sure I don't look powdery. Fluff my hair, and I'm ready to go. Thank you, guys.